our role at Rural Payments Agency is to make it as easy as possible for customers to access policy, to access funding. How do we make it easy for them to access it? How do we make it easy for them to use that funding on their farms or on their land? And then once they are, what are those interactions like through the life cycle of whether it's an agreement for maybe a scheme, could be a one-off grant, but how do we make it easy?
Yeah, and I think all of that comes together in terms of my team and my role with the insights is that we find all of that out via that insight. So for us, it's about having a look at all of that varied but robust insight and information that we have across the organisation, finding out new things, but also looking at the information and the data that we already hold, pulling all of that together and really understanding what the customer is telling us, finding out what really will help and support them, allow them to do the things that they need to do, and ultimately get the funding that they need to do the things that they really want to do and enjoy doing. This is their livelihood. This is what they love to do day in, day out. We need to support them and help them by doing that. And we will only do that in the best way we possibly can by understanding really what it is that they need from us to allow them to do that.
Yeah, so it's really important that we take that customer insight to help our agency to deliver for our customers. So it is important that we understand what customers want. Now, our customers will also be keen for us to listen and learn and feedback to policy. And that's another part of our role, is how do we understand customer requirements so that we as an agency can support our wider DEFRA colleagues in creating policies that work.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we recognise that not every customer is the same. You know, we've got a really diverse set of customers, from sheep farmers with upland farmers that have got an element of common land, to huge, big arable farms.
Massive agricultural businesses.
And they'll want different things.
Yeah.
But at the moment, we sort of offer a one-size-fits-all solution.
Yeah.
And so how do we look at our offering and change it slightly for different customer groups, so that we make sure that we're really benefiting everybody,
as many groups as we can.
And
there's been such a shift across the agency. If you think that our role for a long time has been to deliver EU funded schemes, and now we're delivering domestically funded schemes. There's more flexibility for our farmers, but with that means there's maybe more questions and they need more support. We no longer have inspections, so our field officers are going out to support customers. How can we help you get things right? How can we help you meet the terms of your agreement? You know, if you've signed up to do things, how can we guide you to do that? You as the farmer or the landowner know your land and your business model better than us. You know how you're going to get there to deliver those outcomes, but you might need some support on the way. And it's how do we as an agency now structure ourselves as a business, so that the insight that you're gathering and how we're hearing from our customers, how do we make that powerful for our colleagues so they can do brilliant jobs? So I think it's really valuable us being out today. I'm so glad you guys have been able to get out, because I think we don't want to make decisions just sat in meeting rooms, you know. We're civil servants, we're in offices, we need to be there, but we also need to get out in the field and learn more about our customers. So days like today are really important to our customers and to our business.
Yeah, and it's actually been really great coming along. It's the first show that I personally have been to, and the amount that you can take and learn from that is just incredible. People have been so helpful, and even invited us to their farms or to their businesses to come along and really get that on the ground feel and feedback of what it is that they do. And
it's important we take that back.
Absolutely.
So important that we take that learning back to colleagues across the agency. So it's all about learning today, isn't it? Watching our farmers in action, understanding the reality of what they're up against. You learn so much more about that at places like here today.
When you're on the ground, you're in their environment, and you're talking to them about the things that they love, that's where you get that true sense of meaning and understanding from them about what it is that we can do to help and support them.
Definitely.
When we talk about the voice of the customer, that's where it's really important, and where we can make a massive difference and take a lot from that and learn from that.
Yeah.